Sierra has all the best active and outdoor brands for the super athletic stuff, like running gear for cruising up the trail. Woo! And the super athletic-ish stuff, like fishing gear for chilling by the creek. Nice cast. Fitness apparel to push for higher reps. You got this. And golf balls priced so you can afford to lose one. Or a few. Head to Sierra or Sierra.com for the brands you want at the prices that let you do it all. From athletic to athletic-ish, Sierra's got it.
Smart, sharp, and slightly unhinged. Late night's fresh perspective. The Last Show with David Cooper.
Have you taken your medication today? And if so, how did you remember to take it? That is the dilemma that comedian Natalie Norman finds herself in right now. Natalie, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I am distraught.
I take a sleeping med. It's called gabapentin. I also take it as a mood stabilizer because I'm cuckoo bananas. And before bed every night, I would always take it and then not known if I've taken it. And it caused a problem because if I don't take it, I get like withdrawal symptoms, like my skin crawls and I can't sleep. And if I take it twice, I'm like knocked out. Like I'm asleep for 100 hours. So it's really risky. I have a strategy that I've used to deal with this, but what is your pill dilemma?
Okay, so I do usually have a system. And the system's going to sound crazy, but it works for me. And is that I have my pills in my kitchen cabinet. Every morning, I take them out, I take the pill, and I leave the bottle on the counter.
Yeah, but then you have to remember to put it back in the cabinet at night.
No, I put it back like 2 hours later.
But if you forget to do that, the next day it's still on your counter.
I never forget to do that.
Okay, so you have a system that works for you, but it sounds a little off.
Yes, but today I was worried I was going to be late for this, and I was just waking up, and I have to take one pill that's cut in half, and I pulled everything out, and I looked at the cut pill, but then I went to get headphones, and then I remember swallowing one pill, but I don't know what else I took.
How are you feeling in this moment?
Well, it's too early to tell.
Well, there's also like the placebo effect. Like if you think you've taken something, you could experience the symptoms even though you didn't take it.
I'm not like that. I have anxiety. That's not going to work for me.
Fair enough. I'll tell you my strategy that fixed my dilemma. I use an old person day of the week pill container. They're about $2 at the pharmacy. And it's funny. And my girlfriend makes fun of me every time I take it. She's like, you're a million years old. But it works for me and you should get one.
I know. I literally had it in my Amazon basket to purchase last week, and I didn't.
Well, this is the thanks you get. And if you take your pills twice, what ends up happening?
That's the thing. So, like, I don't know. Like, I don't
We're
know.
in uncharted territory.
I'm like, on certain pills, I'm at the highest dose already.
Oh, boy. There is no higher.
There is no higher. So if I take it, am I going to get, like, a serotonin up, like, syndrome?
I don't know, Natalie. I'm not a doctor.
But if I don't take my, like, Vyvanse, I'm going to feel withdrawal in a few hours, and it's bad. It's not fun.
If you don't take your ADD medication, how are you going to do your math homework?
Yeah, exactly. How am I without my ADHD medication, I cannot do a single thing.
I agree. I seem like I was trivializing ADHD, and I did not mean to. Let's get to our main topic, Natalie.
Okay.
Looksmaxxing. First of all, what is it before we give our takes?
Okay, so I don't know about you, but this is like a new word that I feel floating around, and I read up on it because I'm a nerd. Apparently, Looksmaxxing has existed for like a decade, and it's the idea for men to create better odds in finding a partner. They do all these things to make themselves more appealing, and mainly looks-based, and like there's different tiers. Okay, so like it starts off with like, brushing your teeth and flossing every day.
So basic hygiene, go on.
Basic hygiene, like, and then it goes all the way to surgery.
Yeah, which is like something women have done, but also like makeup. I feel like it's using masculine terms for just beauty, and it's a way to like, it's kind of sexist, right? Like these things already existed, but it's cool for dudes to do, even though it's a girl thing, if we just call it looksmaxxing.
Well, what it is like, well, it's like, it kind of looksmaxxing reminds me of like cars, like, extreme racing, like.
Yeah, bodybuilding, duh.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's a masculine term. And I don't think like, they don't really talk about makeup, but they do talk about like grooming your hair. They use grooming, right? And like finding an appropriate haircut and like fashion, and then it gives you a bunch of different companies to look into.
Okay.
And I'm like, I've been doing this since I was 2 years old.
Yeah, women are kind of forced culturally, but also it involves creams and moisturizers and like products that are traditionally marketed towards women.
Yes, Looksmaxxing does include things like moisture.
Yes, moisture is important.
Moisture is very important, but it's very fascinating because it's like, I feel like the term just like really appeared in the zeitgeist right now. And I don't know why men are only realizing now that like to get a better partner, they might make themselves look more appealing.
Like it's some revolutionary thing that men discovered for the first time.
It's like, you know, I've been thinking about this for years, honestly, because I think men are really hard on women who get plastic surgery.
Yes, they are. And it's unfair.
It's not only unfair, it's like, are you just upset because you need it and you feel like you can't get it?
I think that's why men make fun of makeup. It's like, yeah, you're a dude, you can't wear makeup and you got a huge zit on your face. You're jealous of the woman where it's socially acceptable for her to cover up her zit.
Well, exact that. But I also think like men need plastic surgery just as much as women.
Yes. And a lot of men are getting it now.
Are they?
Some. I interviewed a urologist on the show many months ago that was giving men injections into their private parts. And it's not even for intimate activity. It's so that you can look good in a bathing suit. It doesn't really help you with your size when you're engaging in intimate activity. It just helps with your size when you're wearing like skimpy clothing. So it's purely cosmetic. It's not like a sexual thing.
And how does it look?
I don't know, bulgy, I guess.
Like, what are they putting in there? I'm so intrigued.
Silicone, something like that. I don't know.
Like hyaluronic acid. Do women do this?
I don't know.
Should I be the first?
To increase your
my volume.
Your volume. We're talking about audio volume. If you want, there are men who like that. There are women who like that. There are different parts for different people, I guess.
Well, like there's also like for years, like I know there's like a group of men, like there's men who like end up having more breast tissue. So there is a surgery to get breast reduction for men, but they call it like something else. So it's like, this is the exact same as like a trans man getting his tissue removed.
Exactly. But I feel like, especially for men that like or have a distaste for anything female, which is problematic, but this recreation of terms and what you're doing and framing it as a masculine thing, I think it's kind of BS. It's just cosmetics. It's just Looksmaxxing is cosmetics.
Well, Looksmaxxing, I think this was created for men who feel the most threatened in society. Right? Like
Fair
the ones
enough.
that are most down. So that's why they had to do it like that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's basically incel language.
And didn't the gay community do male glow-ups for the last 30 years? Like there's nothing in Looksmaxxing is new, I guess is my thesis. And it's yours too. I'm not saying it's unique to me.
I mean, I gotta be honest. I'm Looksmaxxing every day. Not right now. Not at the moment as we record this. I want to be very clear. This is not Looksmaxxing.
Got it.
But every day, like, I have to shade in my eyebrows. And I'm just like, let's be honest about what we're doing here. And I think I want to reclaim the term Looksmaxxing.
And what would you call it?
No, I'm going to call it Looksmaxxing, but I'm going to make it a predominantly female thing.
Lady Looksmaxxing, it could be.
I'm not adding a lady to it.
Fair enough. All right. I want to tell you about my berry party that I had this weekend. I talked about it on the show yesterday.
Okay.
What's a berry party is your question.
Everyone dresses up like a famous berry.
Or a fruit berry, a strawberry, a raspberry, a blackberry, a lingonberry, a caperberry. And we all just celebrated berries. We played songs that were about berries, like Strawberry Fields, Raspberry Beret. And then we played songs by people named Barry, like Barry White, people like that.
Okay. Keep going.
And that was our berry. And we played Pin the Berry on the Berry, where we had a huge raspberry. We spun people around with a blindfold and made them pin famous berries and try to get it on the right spot.
Okay, so you're telling me at this berry party, nobody dressed up like a famous berry?
No, I dressed up as Chuck Berry, who I later found out was extremely problematic. He installed spy cams at a bathroom. I didn't know that.
Of course he did. Of course.
2 people dressed as Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees, which was
That's
kind of a deep
funny.
cut. Yeah, there was all kinds of berries of every sort. We're going to do it every year. An annual berry party. We called it February, and we have it at the end of the month.
So when I come to stay at your place, because I like to come stay at your place, I'm going to throw my own berry party.
Jealous. Natalie Norman is here. She's a comedian. Natalie, what a joy it is to have you.
Thank you.
Firefighters risk their lives every single day.
Fridays on Global.
I'm gonna get you out of here, bud.
This is the greatest job in the world.
An all-new Fire Country.
Firefighter Leon, I need you to make your own risk assessment.
We're going in.
Deep in the woods behind you, there's a wildfire.
We're in the game now, boys!
TV's hottest show
It's off. Be safe.
keeps getting hotter.
Will you help?
Happy to.
Fire Country, all new Fridays at 9 Eastern on Global. Stream on Stack TV.